Welcome back to Sissy Maya. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to never miss an update. Additionally, consider subscribing to my Patreon to get access to these features, and much more.
Doctor, she's awake. Thank you, nurse. Well, young lady, you've given us quite a scare. You've been in a coma for over 2 months. How do you feel? Weak and a bit groggy, doctor. I don't remember what happened. Why am I here? You were in a motorcycle accident. It might come back to you, but let me explain. You swerved to avoid a dog crossing the highway. You were going about 60 miles per hour and crashed into the guardrail. The first thing through the windshield was your helmet, which saved your life, but the shattered visor caused significant injuries. We feared you might not make it due to blood loss. The emergency team managed to get you into surgery and stopped the bleeding, but you received 6 units of blood. You broke an arm, but that cast has been off for a week now. Wow, I guess I'm lucky to be alive. Yes, you are, Jasmine. I'll call your guardian and let her know you're awake. Is that my Aunt Jill? Yes, that's correct. You called me Jasmine. I don't remember anything. There will be time for explanations later. Right now, you need to regain your strength and put on some weight. You'll be in therapy for a while to help your legs recover. There's no need to rush. Everything will happen in due time. With that, the doctor left. Jasmine. Why does that name sound unfamiliar? They've tied my hair back in a ponytail. I wonder if I'm bandaged anywhere. She checked her body, relieved to find no bandages. Her breasts and genitalia were intact, thankfully. Aunt Jill got the news, left work, and hurried to the hospital. Oh, Jasmine, I'm so happy to see you awake. You're going to be just fine, she said, giving her a kiss and a hug. Jill, I feel a bit strange, and I can't really remember my name. Don't worry, honey. You've received the best care using the latest techniques. Modern surgery and psychology can achieve remarkable things. You've never been alone. They've been playing tapes for you since your second surgery. The second surgery? Yes, didn't the doctor tell you? No, Aunt Jen, just that I would need physical therapy. Oh, I see. They left it to me. Perhaps in a few days, when you're stronger, we can talk. For now, just be a good girl, follow their instructions, and get stronger so we can go home, okay? Okay, I promise. After regaining her appetite and transitioning to solid food, they started her in therapy twice a day for as long as she could handle it, which wasn't long at first. But after a couple of weeks, she was walking well enough to go home. However, Aunt Jen still hadn't explained the memory issues. On discharge day, she chose her clothes from the closet, gave herself a manicure, and applied lipstick. Aunt Jen had brought her purse, lingerie, a blouse, a skirt, and flats. The orderly wheeled her to the car, and they headed home after stopping at the market. Jasmine wasn't up for much activity and opted to relax in her bedroom recliner, reading or watching TV. The room had been completely redone in all white, with a vanity, chest of drawers, nightstands, and a matching canopy bed. Jasmine was pleasantly surprised and told her aunt, "Oh Jen, it's beautiful." "Thank you." "You're welcome, honey. I wanted your homecoming to be special." Aunt Jen went downstairs to do some housework and prepare lunch. Jasmine changed into a long gown, a robe, and her slippers, sinking into the chair with a sigh of relief. She'd explore her surroundings later to see where Aunt Jen had stored everything. She noticed the shoe rack on the back of the door was full, but that was all she saw before falling asleep. Aunt Jill returned at noon to wake her for lunch. "Aunt Jen, you've never explained why my name feels so unfamiliar." "All right, honey, I think it's time. You were in oral therapy throughout your entire hospital stay, even after you woke up." "What's that?" "Subliminal education." "Why did I need that?" she asked. "Because, dear, it was Jordan who had the accident. He was the one who nearly died. I still don't understand. When you went through that windshield, it destroyed everything that made Jordan who he was. He could no longer live as a man, and as your guardian, I had to make a decision. Everything that defined Jordan was gone. My God, Jen. Are you saying I was Jordan? I'm afraid so, honey. But how? My body looks and feels perfectly normal. It is, for the most part. When you get older and marry, your relationships will be normal, but if you want children, you'll need to adopt. They gave you breast implants because we weren't sure how much you'd develop with the new hormones, and they created a functioning vagina from a piece of your lower intestine. It'll all feel completely natural. Have you noticed how you apply nail polish and lipstick, and how you carry yourself, walk, and gesture? I suppose so, but that all feels completely normal to me. I don't have any boyish thoughts. That's due to the subliminal education. Jordan's thought patterns are gone, replaced by Jasmine's. You can't think or speak like him anymore. Your education remains, but your identity is now entirely female, just as if you were born that way. It was the only way to give you a life worth living. I hope this doesn't upset you too much. It was a difficult choice, and had I not believed you would have chosen the same, I wouldn't have made it. We could have let you die. Since this was the result of an accident, my health insurance covered everything, and now I have a beautiful living niece instead of a dead or suicidal nephew. Even Jordan would have had to sit down to pee, and I couldn't bear the thought of him living with that kind of disability. Could you? No, I don't think I could, Aunt Jen. At least now I can have a life, even if it comes with lace, cosmetics, and high heels. I wonder how I'll feel about boys. It might take some time to figure that out, dear, but the tapes and your new hormones will guide you in that regard. You're just as smart as you always were, and I'm sure you'll adapt just fine. I guess I have a closet full of surprises to explore, don't I? Yes, but I thought you'd want to make most of your own choices, so I'll let you use my charge card and see what you pick out. Just try not to go too trendy, okay? What about school and my friends? Many of your friends visited you while you were in a coma, and they all know what happened and who you are now. Your records have all been updated, including your birth certificate and social security information. You'll need to get a new driver's license since it requires a photo. One thing I definitely want to do is give you some makeup lessons before you venture out into the world. They performed a rhinoplasty and shaved your Adam's apple. The rest is just cosmetics. Oh, and I'm sure you'll want to get your ears pierced, which is perfectly fine and recommended. They can do that at the salon where you have an appointment tomorrow, my treat. They've been instructed to give you a complete makeover, so you'll see just how cute you are. You'll do great. I'm sure everyone will be excited to see me back at school. I'll get some stares at first, which I'll ignore, and I'll make new friends, girls this time. I think I'll wait to go shopping until I've figured out who I can trust. Girls are more complex than boys, and you can't just act on appearances or rumors. You'll learn to sense who's genuine and who isn't. Your real friends will reveal themselves soon enough. Just be patient and friendly with everyone except the boys your girlfriends warn you about. They know the boys well, and since Jordan's sexual memories are gone, you'll need to learn about them from your new perspective. This is starting to sound like fun, Aunt Jen. I can't wait to get started. Can you help me with my hair? Of course, honey, but you already know how to style it. Oh, right. Yes, I do. Amazing. The tapes again, huh? Yes, they covered just about everything, even hygiene. You'll find the supplies hanging in the bathroom closet. Thank goodness Jordan didn't start growing a beard. Now he never will.